I'm making an easy salt dough recipe. This is a little different from the traditional salt dough because I have alum and oil in mine. I'm going to start with 4 cups of flour, and you can use like the cheapest flour you can find, and 2 cups of salt. And this is a little clumpy. I use it for like other crafts and stuff, so and just mix the salt and flour together really good. And if you have lumps like me, those should break up when you mix your wet ingredients. Should, I say should. You can get some of them broken up. I'm mixing the flour. Okay, so now I'm going to mix my alum, and I have 2 tablespoons of it. Get that mixed in there pretty good. The next step, making a mess. This is optional, and it's to put some cinnamon in there. I'm putting it in there because I'm making like gingerbread type decorations. And how much kind of depends on how dark you want your gingerbread, or if you are making gingerbread. And if I want it darker, I'll go back later after everything's mixed up good with the wet ingredients and everything, and I'll add a little more. I can always add to, but I can't take away. So if you are making gingerbread, start with just a little and then increase as you go. And I have 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use any kind of oil. I only had olive oil on hand. That's why it's so dark. And I'm going to grab 2 cups of water. I'm not going to put the entire 2 cups in it. I'm going to start with 1 cup and then work my way up from there just to make sure that it's not too wet. And now is the part where you're going to get your hands dirty. You're going to mix and knead this really good, get it all mixed in. Just add a little more water at a time as you go. And I have dough on the bottom, so it should take up all this water on top. From here, I'm going to separate this. And this color looks about where I want it. And the reason that I'm separating it is because I'm going to use some of it for donuts, and the rest I'm going to add more cinnamon, and I'm going to make gingerbread. And there's each of the two. To store your salt dough, find an airtight container. I personally like Ziploc bag. Make sure it's sealed well, keep the air out of it so it doesn't dry out on you.